I just wanted to talk about this idea of unapologetically being unapologetically driven. It's like you might you might have these voices in your head or people around you where it's like, Campbell, why are you oh, that's my name. Campbell, why are you, I guess they might ask you, why are you pushing yourself so hard? Why are you stressing yourself over so hard to do a certain thing? And that's the thing, is they don't understand. It's like there's no way of translating your drive. I guess there's no way of putting into words your drive of why you want to be successful, why you want to become someone. That's hard to describe to someone who's never really had anything to be excited about in life. And it's like that's a really rude way to put it, but it's just like when you're passionate about becoming or about mastering something, about becoming someone, about driving yourself to I guess just become the next biggest thing. It's like it's hard to describe why you want to do that. For example, maybe you just want to become the next, I don't know, like for example, AI is a pretty big thing now. It's like maybe you want to become an AI engineer or a software engineer. I don't know if that's a really big thing nowadays, but it's just like maybe you want to become an AI engineer. And people are like, why are you doing that? That seems really weird to do. It's like you can't really explain that to someone. Maybe you want to say, hey, I want to become the next day trader. I want to become a successful day trader. And people are like, I don't know if that's it's really risky. You might lose a lot of money, but the thing is, they don't actually know, right? They don't actually know until they actually do it. I'm sure there's successful people that do it. Maybe it's the 1%. The point is, you gotta be the 1%. And yeah, I know it's hard. I know it's like, it seems impossible, but the point is, it's like you gotta be unapologetically, I don't know, unapologetically driven to do these things, because people are gonna distract you. Like, I don't think that's the right thing to do, or I don't think that's smart to do. But the thing is, it's like you gotta go against the tide. You gotta go against what people are saying to be successful at these things. Because to be successful at these things is going against the tide, going against the resistance of what people are saying, of what your mind is saying. It's like, maybe this isn't a logical thing to do, but you know that if you keep pushing yourself to do it and just reflecting upon it and trying to iterate and do something new each time you're doing it again, it's like that's how you actually learn. That's how you actually become better. It's repeating a step, reflecting, and doing it again with with a different technique or addition. So it's like, now I'm not, that day trading is a whole different conversation, and I've never really day traded before, but I know people who are successful that do it. Or maybe you want to become the next YouTuber, like, and I'm not a successful YouTuber by any chance. It's just kind of like my hobby, but people are just like, YouTube market's super saturated. It's like you can't really go into YouTube because it's saturated, because it's there's just too much people who are competing against each other, and it's just like, but they don't know. Like, they'll just say it just for you to not get into it. So it's like, the fact that you want to do something, the fact that you want to pursue something, like people, there's going to be some sort of resistance. And I don't know the psychology behind that, but it's just like, but people are going to want to ask you or just patronize you for pursuing a certain thing. And that's just something I've learned recently. Like, the people around me, the people closest to me, aren't always working in my best interests. And it's just like, you gotta be unapologetically driven and say no to these things. You gotta be like, maybe they say, why do you want to be a doctor? You know? It's just like, you gotta be able to answer confidently and say, I want to become a doctor because of this. I want to become a doctor, you know, because it reflects what I strive for in life. It's like, I don't know. I don't really know how to really answer that, but it's just like, you gotta be driven to know yourself, to not necessarily know yourself, but like, I don't know how to explain this. It's like, you gotta be driven to go against the resistance, to just become better. I'm such a worse. I'm the worst speaker, by the way. But that's just my point. It's just like, it's like becoming better at something, to become like the best at something. You gotta have the mindset to do it. And it's like, if you don't have the mindset to do it, it's like very easy to get lost in the sauce. It's like, it's easy to just kind of forget why you're doing it in the first place. It's like when you have so many voices coming in, it's like, oh, you're stupid. Oh, you're not good enough. It's like, at some point you're gonna forget why you're doing it in the first place and why you want to do it. You know? So I'm exhausted right now, but you get my point. It's like, you gotta be confident. You gotta be overconfident. You gotta be almost delusional to do a certain thing, because if you're not delusional, then you're just not gonna be successful. So it's like, you can do anything in life. You know, if you believe in God, God can do anything for you. But also, and you gotta believe in that, but also, you gotta have the drive, you gotta have the mindset, you gotta be able to have the work ethic to back it up. It's like, if you don't have the work ethic, if you don't have the drive, if you don't have the pure delusion that you can do a certain thing, then you're not gonna be able to do it. For example, if I'm going up to this super hot chick, and I'm just like, I'm not good enough to talk to this girl. First of all, that's your first problem, is you don't have the confidence to go out and do it. So it's like, and I can't really talk, but it's just like, you going at this super hot chick, it's just like, you gotta have the confidence first. Like, girls like confidence. So it's like, you go up, like, hey girl, how you doing? This is like, you get my point. It's just like, you gotta have the confidence, you gotta have the confidence to back it up, but you gotta also have the work ethic. You gotta be able to work really hard at it. You know, you gotta be able to sacrifice everything for it. You gotta be willing to do that. So it's like, I don't know. Anyways, that's my video. I don't have nothing else to say. But I hope, I really hope, that, you know, inside your heart, within you, you know who you want to become. You know who you want to be. You know who you want to, you know what you love, and you know what you want. I've said it in 4 different ways, but just like, in your heart, you know who you want to be. And it's hard because there's just so many distractions in the world. Social media, for example, where it's like, it's just pulling you away from your goal. But if you just remove that for a second, it's just be in your own headspace and just stay focused and just be delusional almost, then you can become who you want to become. It's a very simple equation. Delusion, work ethic, and just having the ability to stay focused. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you for watching.